The heat was devastating in the Fiambala Dunes on Tuesday for Stage 9 of this 2016 Dakar. The competitors found the most extreme conditions. It pushed the organizers to stop the special at checkpoint 2 for the 24 quads still in contention, and for all the categories in fact. After he carried on with his good run of form, Pablo Copetti offered himself a first stage win in a Dakar. He finished the day in 6th place of the overall ranking, still dominated by the Patronelli brothers. Alejandro in particular, with the day's second best time, gained more than 1 minute over Marcos, third in that stage but who still has the overall lead despite having totted up 9 minutes of penalty. One man may have some regrets. South Africa's BARAGWANATH had his lost time in week 1. Now that he found his pace, he stays in touch with the Argentine brothers, but can hope for a stage win or two on the way to Rosario. Stage 9 saw Kyriakin leave the provisional podium by losing 23 minutes. It was at the benefice of Alexis Fernandez of Peru, who replaced the Russian in the overall classification. This Wednesday towards Rioja, the Patronellis once again showed who the bosses were. The day before he was 4th, BARAGWANATH confirmed his resurrection in the second part of the Dakar. The South African took the stage win, just seconds ahead of the Argentinian clan. Marcos finished 2nd, 29 seconds adrift, and Alejandro was 3rd, 1 minute 17 behind. Marcos therefore stayed at the top of the GC. The Patronelli's closest pursuer in this overall classification went missing today. Alexis Hernandez of Peru lost his 3rd place of the podium, replaced by an Argentine, González Ferrioli. Kyriakin finished 4th of the stage 17 minutes later and was able to retain his 4th position at the GC. The Patronellis are in a league of their own. If one man emerged from Stage 9 in the Fiambala Dunes, it was Gérard DE ROOY on Iveco. The 2012 winner took a giant leap to lose his main rivals for the overall classification. Tan van Genegdet was not one of them. DE ROOY's teammate and compatriot finished 2nd, 4 minutes behind. It was mainly at the expense of the Kamaz that DE ROOY did well. He put Nikolaev 30 minutes behind. The Russian finished in 5th place behind Federico Villagra. The Argentine, also on Iveco, now 40 minutes further at the GC. The main loss was for Peter Versluis, whose MAN crossed the line 37 minutes behind DE ROOY. Before that stage, Versluis was still in contention for the victory, but the best he could hope for after it could be a podium. During Wednesday's stage, there were big gaps between the trucks. The fastest man was a Dutchman, it's rather common, but behind a runner's wheel. Pascal DE BAAR did amazingly well in this stage. After 3 Dakar rallies on a bike 10 years ago, he came back with the dream of a top 10. Maybe it can come true. However, it seems impossible to take away the victory from Gérard DE ROOY. The Iveco champion increased his lead by another 20 minutes over his rivals on stage 10, despite a burst tire. For Nikolaev, it was a nightmare. Villagra limited the damage, but still, he was much slower. In fact, the only pilot who can still exist in front of DE ROOY is MARDEEV. He's now 1 hour 15 behind at the GC. Villagra, who completes the podium, is an hour 30 adrift.